Good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. It was the best day in Kansas City history, as the Royals, in my book, are the biggest story in Kansas City. The Chiefs have won 3 Super Bowls, and the Royals haven't been back to the playoffs in 10 years. In the first inning, Carlos Rendon struck out the 3 Royals that came to the plate. In the bottom of the first inning, the Royals walked the first 2, and back-to-back strikeouts and a ground out to second ended the inning, ended the Yankees' threat. But the Yankees were first to crack the scoreboard with a Gleyber Torres single in the bottom of the third by Giancarlo Stanton that scored Gleyber Torres. Salvador Perez homered to center to start the Royals scoring. The Royals would lead to 4 runs. Tommy Pham singled to center. Miguel Garcia singled, and that led to a 4-1 game. No scoring until the bottom of the 9th inning when Lucas Erceg would give up a home run. World Series is tied at 1. For the Tigers, it was all scoreless through 7 innings, and Matthew Board held the shutout until the 9th inning. And the best closer in baseball, Emmanuel Clauses, you would have thought you would have had the advantage with a 0.61 ERA. He gave up a 3-run shot hit by Matt Carpenter, 3-0 Detroit. And that would be the final as Brisky got the save. Phillies key players for today's game against the Mets that has started. It's 1-0 Mets, bottom of the 2nd inning. Series is tied at 1, Game 3. Philadelphia players to watch out for: Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Nick Castellanos, and Aaron Nola. For the Phillies, he's starting tonight. For the Mets, it's Francisco Lindor, second baseman Jose Iglesias, first baseman Pete Alonso. It's John Maynard for the pitching matchup, and Aaron Nola, as we announced. This score is 1-0, bottom of the 2nd, 2 outs. I'll update you at the end of the show. Tonight game versus the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Kyle Hodgkins, player to watch out for the Padres, Donovan Solon, Xavier Bogaerts, Fernando Tatis, and Manny Machado, who is being immature. Check out Dave Roberts, an immature Manny Machado argument.
Dave, last night, did the ball that Machado threw into your dugout almost hit you, and did you feel like that should have been an ejection? Because Tripp Gibson went over there right away to try to intervene, but that seemed to be what sparked the jawing between Flaherty and Machado. Did it almost hit you? Did you know that?
So I didn't know. I didn't notice it at the time. I really didn't. I didn't notice it. I did see the video, and it was unsettling. Obviously, I have a relationship with Manny from years past. There was intent behind it. It didn't almost hit me because there was a net, and that was very bothersome. If it was intended at me, I'd be very. It's pretty disrespectful. So I don't know his intent. I don't want to speak for him, but I did see the video, and the ball was directed at me with something behind it. So, but I don't know what led to that. I didn't see it in real time, but I did see the video.
Did you feel after seeing the video he should have been ejected for that?
I don't think they should have had a little arm around each other conversation. If players can throw balls at opposing managers, you know. Yeah, Andy. Sorry.
Second, You said that you felt the ball was directed at you.
After I saw the video.
Did you have any dialogue with Manny before that?
The only dialogue I had was he was chirping at Jack, and I looked at him and shook my head, and making a point that we wouldn't hit him on purpose to lead off an inning being down 2 runs. And again, the point being is I think he's using it as fuel. As a baseball person, anyone understands that you don't do that intentionally, put the leadoff man on base. With 3, 4, 5 coming up behind, it just makes no sense.
Shohei Ohtani is a player to watch out for the Dodgers. The Dodgers, yeah. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez, Andy Page, and Chris Taylor. Tonight's starting pitchers, Walker Buehler and Michael King. King was really good in his first start. Didn't allow a run in 8 innings. Game time for that game is at 8:08 FS1. Now on to football. Chiefs for the first time all season get a stop on their first series. Kareem Hunt scored a touchdown for the first time since 2018 with the Chiefs, where he got kicked off the team. The Chiefs added a field goal, a 20-yarder, which made it 10-0. A punt and a punt. Chiefs would go down to the red zone, but this time they would have to make another field goal. And a holding call on Jawan Taylor. He's had more flags. For every flag, he's got more than $1 million. Saints get another touchdown on a huge play by Rashid Shahed. A big play of 43 yards. Laid out to a wide open 10-7. More end zone problems for the Chiefs. They put up a 9-point lead to go into the half of 16-7. A big play to Juju Smith-Schuster to put it down for a touchdown, and a Travis Kelce touchdown, but a turnover on downs may have stayed the New Orleans in the game. A field goal to follow. David Carr would get hurt, exits the game. 26-13, Chiefs win. And now on to college football. Number 4 Tennessee loses to Arkansas. That came down to the wire with 1:17 to go. Now let's move on and break down the Tide in Alabama. It was first to the scoreboard, Vanderbilt, who got a surprise of 13-0 lead. The only thing that went wrong was a missed extra point. It was 23-14, and you thought, oh, well, Alabama would come back. Alabama touchdown to come back to make it into a 2-point game. But a touchdown by the Vanderbilt would make it 30-21, and Alabama will get a late touchdown. But for the first time in maybe forever, Vanderbilt put a chokehold on the clock. Final score was 41-35. Kansas loses another one. And for the KU fans, you must earn it back. Every team has to earn it back to be talked about on Sam Vaughn Sports. But as they blew a 35-31 lead, as KU blew it late and lost 35-31, Jaden Daniels was better, but the bottom line was KU didn't get it done. KU drops to 1-5, and Arizona State is 5-1. Now here's a little more Chiefs on Get Up. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. Drake May will be named the New England starter for this week. Jets fire Robert Saleh. Aaron Jones, running back, is out for week to week. Also, The Saints got some not so good news from the Chiefs game last night. Derek Carr is to miss several weeks. Spencer Rattler, who had an interesting college career, will be maybe the starting quarterback in New Orleans. That's it. That's according to Adam Schefter. More NFL news tomorrow. That is Sam Vaughn Sports. Check out the score on your YouTube panel.